Call me British, but it's too hot outside. Yes, I know this is not a Day After Thursday music video, but you know they're taking a bit of a backseat at the moment and not a front one, so you know. But yeah, I'm just going to get on with it now because this is going to be interesting. So
it's a video about Iron Man 3. Focus.
Well, I'm sorry, my conscience. Okay, well, I went to see Iron Man 3 last, I think it was last Saturday. It was Saturday the 27th, which was cool. So yeah, and
why are you telling them now?
Because stuff happened. I haven't been able to get to a camera. The one camera I have, and I haven't really, stuff's happened. But leave me alone. But yeah, these are the secrets about Iron Man 3 that I think you need to know, and I'm pretty sure I'm right about them. It's because, one, I write science fiction, and two, I've seen a lot of Marvel films and I sort of know how they work now. So, what it is when Maya Hansen arrives at Tony Stark's house in 2013, she's the one who invents the sort of nanotech sort of thing that makes things regrow. I'm trying to be an expert for the film. When she arrives at his house in 2013, after not seeing him for 13 years, because he doesn't because he's seen him before, he has issues with he has issues with kids asking for autographs in relation to what happened with the Avengers. But when she turns up on his door, he says, "You haven't got a 12-year-old kid who's going to surprise me or anything," and she says, "No, 13." So we know now that Maya Hansen has a 13-year-old kid. They met, Maya and Tony Stark met in 2000, and 13 years have passed, and he says to Pepper later on in the film that, they spent one night together, but, they spent one night together, what Tony Stark is like, bit of a womanizer. So, Maya Hansen has a son, who's 13 years old, so this is the first secret. It's, her son, Tony Stark's biological son, but we didn't see anything about him at all. Nothing at all. Wasn't even in the post-credits scene either. But it's something that's a possibility. There's also another bit in the film when Iron Man / Tony Stark, after his this is a spoiler. After his supposed death, he's trying to do something technological. And he gets into a news van that's reporting television to, try and do something with a computer. But very quickly, for about, half a second, you see on a TV in the... if you're looking at the screen, it's in the bottom right-hand corner. You see a little TV screen that's supporting a news story, and it says, "Weird storm in London." Now, Weird Storm, in the Marvel Cinematic Universe, I associate Weird Storm with Thor. Weird Storm, Lightning Storm, Thor 2. We know that most of Thor 2, in fact probably all of it, we know that quite a bit of Thor 2 is based in London. So Weird Storm in London means that possibly either the events in Thor 2 were going on during that bit in Iron Man 3, or they were just starting. Finally, Tony meets up with Tony sort of hides out and repairs his suit in the shed of this kid called Harley. And at the end of the film, he gives this kid all this sort of tech. And one of the things is, if you look at the computer screen of the computer that he's given him, the letter name of the company isn't that important, but the tagline of the company is "for the next generation." So there's a possibility that if he never finds out about his biological son, and that's Tony Stark I'm talking about, is that Harley could be the next Iron Man eventually. One of the things, there are some unanswered questions and disappointments, and there are some unanswered questions and disappointments concerning Iron Man 3, but and I think, you know, some of the unanswered questions is how much time has there been between the Avengers and Iron Man 3. I'll do it this way: Avengers, Iron Man 3. There you go. I've done it both ways now, just in case. It didn't really say how much time had passed, but it was still a cracking film, and you know, can't wait to see Thor 2. But if you agree with me, comments box. If you disagree with me, also comments box. You're probably wondering why this is on the main channel and not on Mark Everything Else. It's because, you know, this is the one where it's more likely that you're going to hear what I'm saying. So yes, and well, it's rather long, so I'm gonna say goodbye. Do you want to say goodbye, Conscience? Go, Conscience. Hello.
Bye then.
Yeah, the Conscience that everybody can hear, probably. Don't know if you could hear that. Once again, the comments box is waiting until something happens with me talking to you, or bleh. Also, say goodbye to the lightsaber beard, which is rather hard to see. I'm going to try something else out with that. Cheerio.